everyone, it's always so nice. I loved waking up this morning literally over and seeing my tree. My baby tree. Yeah, my mom. I woke up early. I woke up before I think everybody else. I think my brother woke up first, but I woke up early and went up to get breakfast, and my mom wakes up and she comes out to get something, I think, to drink. Oh, I did my part really badly. Sorry. I just realized I did my part horribly when I brushed my hair after my shower. I'll have to fix that. She comes down and she goes, "Your baby tree," and she goes, "You need a bigger tree." Okay, so you guys saw, I put this up yesterday and I said this tree is about 6 foot, which I don't think is actually true, unless that's another 6 inches right there, because I am just 5'4". So that tree is actually barely taller than me. So my mom says I need a bigger tree, and I said yesterday I would think about, well, today, it's so confusing. I said that I would love to get a tree that's either 6.5 feet or 7 feet. And my mom comes in and she's like, your baby, she was the one who called it a baby tree. So she was the one who called this a baby tree. And she's like, you need a bigger tree. That's a baby tree. And I'm like, I know. She wants to get me a 7-footer. And I'm like, I will not object to getting a 7-foot tree. That's at least another 3 or 4 years of ornaments. So I don't think I'm getting it this year, but last year I was able to put all my ornaments on it. I think I have enough space for at least 2 more, so probably in the sales I might get my 7-footer, which would be nice. It will be fun being 5'4" and having to set up a 7-foot Christmas tree. I mean, I can just well, actually it is not fully tall because I actually bent the top of it. So this is the reason why it looks so short, because I actually bent the top of it down for my tree topper, because my tree topper will not fit on that spine little branch. So I actually bend the top of my tree down to give the top a little bit more of a thicker appearance. So that's probably the reason why it looks so short, is I actually bent it down so my tree topper would not be like wobbling all over the place. So that is actually, so it is actually 6 foot tall. I kept saying it wasn't 6 foot tall, but the reason is I actually bend the top down because of how my tree topper is. So I don't think I showed you guys my star yesterday. I'll show it to you guys really quickly. Which bag is it in? Plus with 800 lights, I'm pretty well set for a 7-footer. I'd probably get one more strand, but I double bag my Christmas star because I want nothing to happen to it, because it is beautiful. It is not the style of Christmas star I wanted when I got my tree. I wanted one that looked like the Christmas star from when I was younger, which was silvery tinsel with multicolored lights, and it was so pretty, and I just remember it was my favorite thing, and then we had to get rid of it because I think that's when we got the pre-lit tree and we got rid of it. So I miss it, and I found one at Walmart that had the multicolored lights but was in gold, but I still got it. But that broke, so I had to get rid of it. So this is the one I have now. It is LED, so this is my Christmas tree topper. So this is what I have, and it is actually really pretty. It has the coolest lighting effect because of the pearls and the tinsel, so it actually has a really cool lighting effect. But as you can see, that is why I bend the top of my tree down, because this would not stay if I kept the top of my tree up. So that is why I bend the top of my tree, which is actually a really handy hack if you have a tree and you want to put a Christmas tree topper and it's a fake tree. Because you have to box it away, the top does bend. So this top, it's not like I forced it to bend. This bends naturally for me to put it away. So when I unpack it, I just don't unbend the top. That's a really cool hack I taught myself. So, but I think I'm getting a new tree because my mom wants me to get a 7-footer, and I'm like, yes, that would be so cool. I wouldn't have as much space, but it would be really fun to have a 7-foot Christmas tree, because they actually say that for apartments, because our ceilings here, I think, are 8 or 9 feet. So I could have a 7-footer. I think that's actually what my mom has. So, but the tree is up tomorrow. The lights are going on. I am going to be so dizzy. And why do you ask? Because to put the lights on the tree, I pulled my tree out from my wall, which is also what I do when I put the ornaments on. Because it is so hard, as you can see, getting behind here. So what I will do, and I will demonstrate it more tomorrow, is I pull the tree out from the wall, and I have enough space to walk behind it. And then I take my lights, and I start at the top, and I go around and around and around and around the tree, doing like this with the lights, putting them in an up and down pattern. And that will take me maybe about 2 hours if I take a break, because it's going to be so freaking dizzy. I'm not kidding. Like, I've done this. I think this will be my 3rd year doing this. I have gotten incredibly dizzy putting the lights on the tree. And then that's how I also take them off. I do it in reverse. I start from the bottom. It is so dizzying. So, I'm sure some of you are wondering, okay, do you have a particular order for how you put stuff on your tree? I do. Obviously, lights go on first. And the reason for that is when I actually do decorate the tree, I turn the lights on so I can see where they are. Because of this whole thing, like, we're not supposed to put the ornaments too close to the lights, which makes it so much more harder. But that's mostly because we have a lot of fragile ornaments, my brother and I. We have, like, a lot of really breakable glass ones. So that's why he and I don't put our ornaments too close to lights. So the order is the lights go on first. And then after 24 hours, the ornaments go on first. I don't do garlands. I don't do any of that just because my tree is already kind of narrow enough as it is. So I'm not going to take up more space with garlands. And I don't actually really like garlands on Christmas trees. To be honest, I really don't. But the lights go on, and then I do the ornaments. And of course, the heaviest ones go on the bottom. And I actually have so many ornaments that I'm actually putting some of them on the hinges. So they're not actually on the branches, they're on the metal hinges toward the back. So this entire tree will pretty much be covered with nothing but ornaments, heaviest on the bottom. And then I will put on candy canes, which I have, yes. And then I will do tinsel. And when I was younger, it was literally take the tinsel, throw it at the tree, done! No, as an adult last year when I got tinsel for the first time, I decided to be more gracious about it, and I just kind of be very lovingly and gentle because I'm like, I have to take this stuff off my tree. So I try to be very methodical and pretty, and it all looks very interesting. And then I have to save enough space for at least one ornament because my mom did say we were going to Bronner, so I have to save enough space for my Star Wars logo ornament, which I cannot wait to get. I cannot wait to take you guys to Bronner, so it's going to be awesome. But yeah, so my Christmas hack is don't put up, if you have a Christmas topper, and you have a fake tree, bend the top so that you have a better grip so that your topper has something more wider to stay on. Wait about 24 hours after setting up your tree before putting lights on. Put the lights on, wait about another 24 hours before decorating it, and then do ornaments, candy canes, tinsel. And that's how I do my tree. And then at the bottom, I have like a little scarf. I put it on the tree, and I have a little Christmas village that I set up because my mom loves Christmas village, so she gives me stuff. And then this will actually be going under my tree too. So this is my favorite, if I have to say, this is my favorite Christmas item. But it's not just for Christmas. It is a Silent Night music box, which I absolutely adore and love. And it actually has a light bulb that I put in it just for Christmas, so it lights up. So it's very pretty. It was like $35. So, but yeah, so Christmas decorating will shortly be happening again. Not today. I already tested the lights, so I'm not worried about that. All my lights are working. Thank gosh. No, today I have the interview for Floater at Hallmark at 2, and I was texting one of my friends last night, and he said that he could just see me. It's too bad it's not an actual retail job in a Hallmark store, because he could so see me working in a Hallmark store, and he just said I would be great on it. I'm like, yeah, because oddly enough, I love Hallmark. And when I was little, I'm like going back to like the mid to late 90s, we had 2 Hallmark stores in Midland. We had one at the mall, and then we had one downtown. And I loved going to the one downtown because it was set in this building that was, the entrance was further back from the road, so when you walked in, you had these display cases, these windows on either side of the path, and they would go all out for like the Christmas displays. It was amazing, and we used to go there all the time because my dad's side I think it was an aunt or a cousin. Yeah, it was an aunt. She was married to one of my dad's brothers. I think it was Uncle Pat. I don't remember. She worked at the Hallmark store downtown, so we would go down there a lot to see her, and I loved going to the Hallmark store because I loved going to see the snow babies and the precious moments and the Christmas ornaments. Going at Christmas was my favorite time because they would have all these displays with buttons to press. So I love going. I have such great memories of going to the Hallmark store. And now I'm an adult. I love going to the Hallmark store. I love watching Hallmark Channel. I just love Hallmark for some odd reason. I don't know why. It can be expensive, but it's just such a great brand, and I don't know, I just really like Hallmark. So I would love to work in the Hallmark store. However, the one in the mall is never hiring. The nearest retail positions are in Grand Rapids and Novi. And so what I'm applying for is basically a merchandising job, but they call it a floater. So I have that interview today. I hope it goes well. Because I feel like I'm failing that I'm not getting a job. So, and I can't, my mom and my brother don't want me to play at Meijer's because my brother had an interview there and it sucked, and apparently nobody likes working at Meijer's. Five Below is hiring, but they don't get their employee hours, so it's like, I can't apply at Walmart because my mom's a training coordinator and my dad works there too, so that's like, yeah. So it's so hard to find a job. I think it'll be easier maybe after Christmas, but just have to wait and see. So I'm gonna get going for right now. I will tell you guys, call you guys. I will talk to you guys after the interview's over to let you guys know how it went, give my impression. Hopefully it goes well. I'm actually, weirdly enough, this is a job I really want. I like the merchandising job with Lawrence. I like doing stuff like that with Lawrence. It wasn't really working, but I would really love this job with Hallmark because that would just be awesome. So, plus it would give me, put my foot in the door. Maybe I could save enough money so that next year I could rent a place down in Frankenmuth and go work at Bronner's for the season. But I am going to start looking for jobs up in Mackinac for the summer. First up is Joann's Foot Shop. I'm actually going to email them in a few weeks and ask them when they start hiring for this season because I want to go work there. So I'm going to get going and I will talk to you guys later. The phone interview wrapped a little while ago. I can't see my clock. Okay, so about 15 minutes ago it wrapped. A little more than 15 because it ended at 2:10. So I'm not sure I got it. I go into these job interviews like, I got it, and this one I don't think I got it. But I did it, and I will either get a phone call or email in the next few days to let me know whether or not I got it. Of course, that's what Gordon said, and I never heard back from them. So I honestly don't think I got the job, but you never know. So, which in that case, it's a good thing I'm going to start looking at jobs on Mackinac Island again. So I don't know. I'm kind of hoping, but it was weird because I had to provide an example of how I'm able to lift between 30 and 50 pounds. Luckily, 50 pounds is, I can't lift anything more than 50 pounds. I was put on that weight restriction this past winter after I slipped on the ice going to work at Staples, and I threw my right arm out, and in doing so, I strained my rotator cuff. So when I went to the doctor's the next day, because I was in so much pain, I could barely move my right arm. The doctor there put me on weight restrictions for how much I can lift, and I'm not supposed to lift more than 50 pounds, which I think is general for people, but he said he didn't even really want me lifting that much. But that's what, the only reason he did that is at the time I was working at Staples. So, but that's the high end of my weight restrictions, but I said Christmas decorations because Christmas decorations can weigh a lot. Like my one tote is incredibly heavy, and that's because it not only has ornaments, it has all my decorations in it. So that can be really, really heavy. So I used that as an example. I don't think it went over well, but I did the interview. It's done. It's good. It's awesome. I'm happy because my copy of Pokemon Ultra Moon finally shipped today. It's supposed to be here Friday, but I'm mad because instead of taking the full like $65, which is the total amount that this is costing me, because I also got the game guide, they only took the $45 out for the game, which is with including tax and shipping, but I got really upset because this game is costing me $65. The book, they're saying they're not shipping till Friday, and it's not supposed to be here till the 30th or the 1st, which means I don't think they're going to ship the book till the 27th, because they didn't ship the game till today, and it's supposed to be here, so I don't think it's going to ship till next Monday, which puts a crimp in my plans to get stuff for Christmas. Luckily, I still have enough money that I can work around it, and I got my usually I get 2 ornaments this year. I did a smart thing. For those of you who haven't know or haven't been able to tell, I'm not only a huge Star Wars fan, I'm also a huge Disney fan. I love Disney. I grew up watching Disney. Disney is like the thing. I love Disney so much. And so when Disney bought Star Wars, I was one of the people going, Disney will not ruin Star Wars. I mean, Disney has been involved with Star Wars since pretty much the 80s when they brought Star Wars into the parks. So Disney can't ruin Star Wars because they've been working with Lucasfilm forever. So, but since I'm a huge fan of Disney, I actually I have a Disney account, and I also belong to this thing, which I'm sure a lot of people know about. It's called Disney Movie Rewards. And it's really awesome. It's this thing done by the Disney company. Basically, you buy Disney movies, which now includes Star Wars and Marvel, and when you get it, you open up the box, and there's a code. You go online, you create a Disney Movies Rewards account. You go to your account, you enter in the code, and you get points. What's so great about these points? These points you can redeem for some really awesome prizes. Everything from coloring book pages to, on the higher end, passes to like Walt Disney World and stuff. VIP experiences, and you can use them to enter these really amazing contests and stuff like that. And it's not just the movies. You can also get them from your film tickets from going to see a Disney film. And you can also earn points by linking your accounts. For example, I have a Fandango and a Regal Crown Club account. Not sure why I have the second one because I'm never going to use it, but I have both those accounts, and for linking those accounts to my Disney Movie Rewards accounts, I got 25 points. Why am I telling you this? Well, one of the things Disney does is at Christmas time, they put out a limited edition Disney Movie Rewards members exclusive ornament. This ornament is something you can only get by being a Disney Movie Rewards member and having the correct amount of points. These ornaments are really cool, and they usually highlight a new Disney movie, a movie that's been released. Last year I didn't get the ornament because I didn't have the points and I didn't think it was that cute. But this year I went and I saw they just released the ornament today to be gotten, and it is really pretty. It is a Beauty and the Beast ornament. It is a pink rose, and in the center is the Beast rose under the glass. And it's so pretty, and on the back it says Happy Holidays 2017, and this is a Disney Movie Rewards members only ornament. And it costs 800 points. So that means you have to collect 800 points to get this. I loved it. I fell in love with it. I'm like, I'm not going to be able to get this. But I went to my account, clicked on it. I had exactly 793 points. Because I've been saving up like crazy because I wanted to get a Rogue One. It had like a lenticular journal that had like a lenticular cover and came with all this stuff. It was 1,000 points. And unfortunately, they sometimes will go through and take out old rewards and put in new rewards. And that was one of the things they took out was this journal I had been saving for. And so all of a sudden I have 793 points and there's nothing I really want to get with them. And then this ornament comes out and it's 800 points. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm 7 points away. So I'm like, I have to get more points. So I do this trivia every first and third Monday of the month. They do a new trivia thing, and you can go and do this trivia, and depending on how well you do, you can earn anywhere from 5 points to 50 points if you're one of the top leaders that week. I got 5 points, and I'm like, dang it! That means I am like 200, and I had 798 points. I was 2 away. That is why I decided to break down. I created an account for the Regal Crown Club, got it linked, got everything settled, got my offer for 25 points, which put me at 823. I'm like, yes! So I went and I got my ornament, and it should be shipping within the next 2 to 4 weeks. I can't wait to show you guys what it looks like when it gets here. It is so beautiful and gorgeous. And knowing how crazy I am about Christmas, you know I would not get this ornament if it was not absolutely beautiful. And that's like not the only thing I've gotten from Disney Movie Rewards. I've gotten a few things. I have a copy of one of my favorite Disney movies, The Ugly Dachshund, which I got with my Disney Movie Rewards points. I've got a couple things. And some of these you get when you go to like the parks and stuff. I have a pin in here. It's buried under all my other pins. But let's make a mess. Make a mess. I have this. It is the pin from the movie Tomorrowland, which while it wasn't very accessible, it is still a freaking awesome pin. So I got this from Disney Movie Rewards, and if I can find it, somewhere in my drawer somewhere, I have a Frankenweenie winter beanie. When Tim Burton re-released Frankenweenie as a stop motion, I got a beanie. So I have a Frankenweenie beanie somewhere. I just don't know where. That sounds funny, Frankenweenie beanie. Or I might have gotten rid of it because I never wore it. But you can get a lot of cool stuff. And you don't have to have points. They have stuff for 0 points. Like coloring pages, printables, stuff like that you can get for 0 points or for very little points. And it's just really fun and cool. And the more you accumulate points, the more better stuff you can get. Like the higher up you go, you can get stuff like Jim Shore Disney figurines. You can get like tickets for VIP experiences at Disney parks. You can get passes to go to the Walt Disney Museum. $5 vouchers for concessions at movie theaters. So you can get a lot of stuff. So I love it. Plus it's really fun. And so I love collecting my Disney Movie Rewards points and getting stuff. So I can't wait to get this ornament, which I am super pumped about because I am missing 2 things on my tree. I am missing an ornament for Disney, and I am missing one for Star Wars. So this Beauty and the Beast one, that will definitely get me the one for Disney and also represent my favorite fairy tale, which is Beauty and the Beast. And then, and I just slid a pin under my jewelry box, which is not good. And then I will, if we go to Bronner's, I will be able to get my Star Wars logo ornament, and that will be my Star Wars ornament. Okay. Oh, it's a good thing I got it. I have a ton of pins. It's not like I actively collect pins. I mean, I know some people out there collect them, but these are the type of pins you collect. They're just like pins. Like this is from Salvation Army. This one I got at Free Comic Book Day. I have no clue what it is. This one I got from ThinkGeek. Geek Pride Day. I don't know when that is either, but I have ThinkGeek. I have my pin from when I joined the National Society of Leadership and Success. I have my godmother gave all the women in our family this one year. It's an Easter egg angel pin with birthstones. I have some cute Christmas pins. This one is, I guess, the favorite. It's Santa with wobbly legs. That's from my thing. Some of these are old. This is from the UP. I got this on our last trip to Mackinac Island. That is Michigan. I got this from Michigan's Adventure. It's Snoopy. I have a guitar pick from the K-Drummer Heartstrings. My mom got this for me because I love Christmas. It's a the 2013 Hard Rock Cafe Christmas pin, and she got this because she went to the Hard Rock Cafe in Detroit. I have a ton of angels. I have pins from when I was in 4-H. I got pins every year. I got my anniversary for 10 years. The pin from when I graduated from Davenport. A cross pin. I have no clue who gave this to me. It's a Clawdog. This was my Grandma Letz's, which I wore it once and it came off and I nearly lost it. So I don't wear this anymore. This was my Grandma Letz's. It's my favorite and I just dropped it. Oh my gosh. This was my Grandma Letz's too. I love black cats. So this is my favorite. And I was going to wear this on Halloween and I didn't. But this is my black cat. I love my black cat. And then this is the one that's the state of Michigan. This is, it's not a pin. It's actually a tack for a riding bridle that I got from a store on Mackinac Island when I was there. And it's the bridge. It's really pretty. Actually, this is on one of my birthday cakes, was the bridge. And then this one is a really old Walt Disney World pin that my Grandma Sharon sent me. So I don't know who that belonged to originally, but it's mine now and I'm never giving it up. Never. I am not wearing that until I actually go down to Disney World. And then I am wearing it and going, look at me! But I want to get some Star Wars pins. Those would be awesome. But Plan for the rest of the day, I'm just going to chill out, play a little Old Republic, watch some more Desert Bus. My mom gets out at 8. Her schedule is she's working from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. on Thanksgiving. So all that really means is we won't be having like a really fancy like sit down, like one of our homemade Thanksgiving dinners, because she won't be here and neither my brother and I can cook that well. So we'll probably just have like, she's going out tomorrow, so we'll probably go out and get like pizza or something. Which is par for the course. I mean, depending on what we're doing, we will either have a full-on pizza buffet on Thanksgiving or Christmas. Because I'm not really a big fan of turkey when it's on the bone. I like sliced deli turkey. So, and my mom likes the pizza because when she started having to work on Thanksgiving, it made it so much easier for her, and she knew my brother and I would eat the leftovers. So, I know what we're doing for Thanksgiving, probably fast food. And then my mom works 8 to 4 on Black Friday. What's really cool is these are not special things. These are schedules she normally works. Like today she is working 11 to 8. And tomorrow, and she worked 8 to 4. She worked like 8 to 5 Monday. So these are normal shifts for her. They're not anything special. But I might ride over to Walmart with her on Black Friday and then just walk or have her drop me off at the mall just so I can go there and get done sooner, because I'm really only stopping at a few places. I was going to go to Barnes & Noble and get the new Journey to Star Wars Last Jedi, The Life and Adventures of Luke Skywalker. I was going to get that, and it's $14.99. I still have to get one more ornament, and I still have to get Christmas presents for my mom, my dad, and my brother. I'm not getting that. Which means I probably won't go to Bath & Body Works and get the tote bag. I might stop in and see what it looks like. The problem is the tote bags are really cool, but I won't use half the stuff that's in it. So I probably will just go to Bath & Body Works to refresh my Twisted Peppermint body to get some more hand sanitizers, and that will be it. And then definitely hitting up the Hallmark store, because I know that's where I'm getting my brother and my mom's gifts from. They're coming from the Hallmark store. I love Hallmark. No, not my mom. My dad and my brother's gifts are coming from Hallmark. I found what we're getting my mom for Christmas, and I have to order it from Amazon. It's really cute, and it fits her so well, and I know my mom and my dad have the same response when I talk about getting them Christmas presents. They're like, you don't have to get me anything. And I'm like, really? I kind of like buying presents for you guys. You know, you guys have spent all these years just giving us tons of presents. Shouldn't we be able to give you some back? And this is their same thing for their birthdays. They don't want us to give them presents. Just give them a happy birthday. And the same thing for Mother's and Father's Day. They just want a happy, hi, we love you. But I'm going to get them something, because that's just me. And it's really easy shopping for my mom and my dad, because I know exactly what to get them that will make them happy. And my brother, it's a little bit iffy. I have 2 ideas. I might wait until I get to the mall. And for one of them, I might end up having to go to Dunham's or Campus Den. I don't know, but I have to be careful because I will be shopping on a budget, because I'm waiting for them to drop the other thing. But it shouldn't be that bad. I can spend, I'm going to put my limit at $70. At $65, $70 for Black Friday. Depending on when they take the, well, actually, I can look right now and see what time the email came in about test Christmas tree lights. I'm not doing that. I did that yesterday. Go away. Go away. I need to charge you. Email. Okay, what time did this come in? 3:46 a.m. So hopefully I will get the thing that my guide has shipped. Relatively early in the morning, and if not, I just have to be careful with what I spend. And if I go a little over, that's okay, because I still have enough money in my savings. I'll be able to cover it and get my Star Wars ornament and my mom's present, because my mom's present's going to be like about $13. So tomorrow it's the lights, and it's my mom's day off, so I think we're going out. So I'm going to get going for the day. All of you all have fun. Stay safe and stay sane. I'm sending you all lots of love, hugs, and prayers, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.